Senator-elect Mark Kelly spent much of the past week learning the ropes in Washington, D.C. He joins us from Tucson. Great to see you and congratulations.
Well, thank you, Bram. I really appreciate it.
Help us clear up something. So it was our understanding that you might be sworn in as soon as December 1st or November 30th because this was a special election for the remainder of John McCain's term. So when will you be sworn in?
We don't know exactly the exact date. One thing that's the way it's supposed to work is after the canvass is complete on November 30th, the Secretary of State sends a letter to the United States Senate, and then sometime after that, and I think the Senate is in session the first week in December, so I imagine it'll probably be that week.
So you don't have much time to kind of get going here. What's the past week been like?
Well, I was in D.C. On Sunday, but for the first few days of the week, there's Senate orientation. I got to meet some of my new Senate classmates, and a lot of briefings on how you build a team and some of the Senate rules around doing that. So it was rather interesting, and I had an opportunity to sit on the floor of the United States Senate for the first time.
Was that a moment for you? Did it really hit you then?
It was. I think it was. You spent 20, in my case, 21 months, campaigning here, and it's sort of abstract and it's very focused on Arizona as it should be. And then less than a week later, after the election, you're in the U.S. Capitol, and that's when it went from abstract to this is real, and we've got real issues. And we've got to come up with some solutions for them. And the country's got to get back on track on so many things. I mean, the economy, coronavirus, healthcare, there's just so much to do. So that was actually a moment for me.
So you're there. You mentioned the lame duck session is going to happen. There are questions about what the Senate might do. What's your sense? Is a coronavirus relief package even doable?
Well, it should be. We've got 440,000 Arizonans who are out of work through no fault of their own. And many of them are trying to make ends meet on $240 a week of unemployment benefits. And that just doesn't work. I'm concerned with some of the rhetoric, from Senator McConnell and his office that he would like to tackle this next year in January. That's not acceptable. It's up to the United States Congress, the House and the Senate to come together in a bipartisan way to provide this added relief for families here in Arizona and small businesses as well. We've had so many businesses that have closed for good. Others are on the verge of, shutting their doors forever if Washington doesn't come through. So I will be focused on this after being sworn in, and it's critical that this relief be done this year, not next year.
As we look to Washington, here in Arizona, there's the sense that Republicans in the Senate and other Republicans are not accepting the fact that Joe Biden will be the next president. Have you picked up on that there?
No, and I've spoke to my future colleagues on both sides of the aisle, and that never came up in any of these discussions. I had, conversations with Senator Romney, Senator Toomey, and others, and this was not an issue.
And the best piece of advice you got is what?
Yeah, I'm on a little bit of an accelerated timeline here, right? So possibly being sworn in the first week in December, but I would say the best advice is to be really thoughtful about, who you hire. In my case, I want the best qualified, hardworking folks that are willing to, work with me in an independent way to have the most effective Senate office. But I'd say some good advice, and this came from both Democrats and Republicans, is on certain hires, take your time.
Senator-elect Mark Kelly, thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck.
Thank you, Bram.